investing is actually a team sport. Okay, it's like this is the game whereby we play as a team, we share information as a team, we can grow as a team. Okay, I don't know why a lot of people want to invest alone. How do you actually fight with someone actually in the team? Okay, and what we actually want to offer you today is hopefully you can join us, join our financial gym. So basically, Jimmy and myself, we actually created this financial gym. Okay, of course, we like to help more people to make some investment decision. Okay, basically solve the problem we have highlighted, and of course, invest properly. Okay, make sound investment decision. So this is actually what they have done. Now, what is actually this financial gym about? Okay, put it simply, we actually meet once a month. Of course, now have to be online. We have about 100 members. We're actually going to meet once a month online, and we have discussions of instruments, all the various instruments that we talk about, and current affairs. So every meeting we try to have at least invited speakers, or we ourselves, or either myself or Jimmy, will come up with a topic of your interest. We'll do some research and share, and we always have this thing what we call online portfolio simulation game. Everyone is actually given 5,000 virtual dollar, and with that, how will you actually want to invest? Also, of course, everybody will share. Everybody will actually give their investment opinion. So this is what the financial gym is about. Of course, there is a WhatsApp. Okay, there is a WhatsApp. Okay, once you're in this membership, okay, there is actually a WhatsApp. And any questions you can ask anytime. Okay, anything that we find interesting to share, we also share anytime. Don't have to wait for that monthly meeting. If you can actually see this WhatsApp discussion, also what happened was this. There was one period, I think 2-3 months ago, when STR just dropped by 70 or 80 points. Then you have a very comforting message from Jimmy and say, hey, don't need to panic sell. And of course, I'm quite sure once you actually see this kind of message, it's quite comforting. And of course, true enough, if you're going to panic sell, then you'll be lost. In fact, at a point in time, a lot of us actually bought and make some money out of it. So this is basically what financial gym is. Of course, our discussion topic is basically answering all the questions that we have talked about earlier. How do you actually choose all these instruments? How do you learn about all these instruments? How do you actually allocate money among all these instruments? And not only that, we also talk about all the latest. I'm quite sure you all know the world is always evolving. Whatever is good investing today may not be good investing tomorrow, and there's always new investment products. So as a group, okay, we will try to learn together. So of course, there are times whereby we actually get industry expert to join in. So that's the power of a group, because with the group, when we actually get speakers, a lot of people are willing to come. And by the way, so I'm quite sure you all heard of what happened with ESR and ALA logos. They're going to merge, or ESR are going to acquire ALA logo. So in fact, they have also even invited us to actually talk to their senior management. Okay, of course, after we do so, we'll definitely share with members in the financial gym. Okay, so my point here is this is always evolving. When there's some new instrument, like when there's a new REITs ETF coming on board, you will definitely see us go and do research and share within this financial gym. These are some of our previous sharing. Of course, if you have joined us earlier, you'll probably be quite happy. This was actually shared in August. We have actually done it over a video. If you want, you can just scan on this QR code right now. You can actually go and visit it. We actually launched this video in August talking about the SPH acquisition. So obviously, Capital is actually having a proposal to acquire SPH, non-media asset. At that point in time, SPH price was 189. And based on the acquisition, it's like, Capital is at least going to pay about $2.04 at that point in time. So of course, you can watch the video and hear our comments. Basically, we say something like, it's a bit like a no-brainer. And if you have took action today, the price is like a $2.13. This is just over a few months. You make about easily how many percent? Okay, 10%. I think actually that's not too bad actually. Okay, so these are the things we actually share. Once there's actually news info, we will actually share out very quickly to our financial gym members. Okay, and this was just yesterday. This was just yesterday. Of course, now the buzzword is crypto, NFT getting into the limelight. Jimmy here himself, very interested. He has actually done research on NFT. And not only that, okay, because we actually understand our members very well, what we try to do is put a lot of things in layman's term, okay, or like in Jimmy's word. So like, for example, the presentation yesterday, which I proved it, he want to make sure his presentation, even a 16-year-old can understand. So by the way, we have actually proven that. I got my daughter to kind of attend, and now my daughter is also very excited over NFT. Again, we have actually put this video up, okay? If you're interested, you can just scan on this QR code if you want to learn more about NFT. Okay, so scan on this QR code, watch it. I think it's very good. So you can have a better idea of what NFT is. So maybe I just give you all some time if you want to just scan on this QR code right now. What I want to say here is this, these are the things we share, okay, not just on stocks, not just on ETF. When there's a new topic, we'll be very happy to go and do research, okay, to share with the Financial Gym members. Now, these are some of the feedback from our past participants, from our, not past participants, even current participants, not past participants in our current group. So have been a group for at least 1 year, serve as good influence to how I should be looked into financial planning, how some jargons are explained in layman's term. So there's also a WhatsApp group whereby we could ask anything after the class. Emin, Jimmy will share the latest information, keep us up to date. So the special segment whereby there's a special guest invited to our class every month. So even without special guests, we will also share, something interesting, something relevant. Okay, so on which planning, which many of us may not pay attention due to misconception. So basically, there's always a new thing to learn in the group. So this is from Chu, the feedback from her. And of course, there is actually some video testimony. Probably you want to hear it for yourself.
Although there are different tools, all these can be found online, but you don't really know exactly the things that you choose, right? Is it good or not good? Or is it sound or not sound?
Okay, so this is from Jeremy. So he himself is actually quite an ardent investor, okay, but he still find the group useful because, like what he said, so many information online. How do you actually decipher? So today, we no longer live in the world whereby you have information advantage. In fact, now it's information overload. But the question here is this: how do you make sense of the information? How do you know which information is suitable? So this is where the group, we actually tailor information, okay, suitable for the group. Okay. And let's listen to Sabrina
as well.
In fact,
this whole series of Financial Gym, there's a lot of very structured classes for you to learn different instruments like REITs, ETFs, unit trusts, which I've not known before. So if you want to build a portfolio which is good for your retirement, I encourage you to come for this Financial Gym class.
Okay, so that's from Sabrina. Okay. So now how to join this Financial Gym? Okay, I want to be very clear. We are not just any chat group. I know there's a lot of free Telegram group out there. There's a lot of free WhatsApp chat group down there. There's a lot of free membership. No, that's not what we want to do. We just want to gather people who are serious or who really believe in what we do, which basically the 3 circle, okay, setting investment objective, want to learn about different investment product, want to create investment system, and we want people to also come and contribute. Okay, you don't just come and freeload. And worse, like for example, I know some free chat groups in the end, they just, I don't know what they do, bitch at each other or say something very funny. No. So ours is a very controlled group. Like for example, our WhatsApp group, you can only talk about finance related stuff. You cannot talk about politics, can't talk about anything else. Okay, only investment related. Okay, so this is a very controlled investment group. If you want to put it, or what they call it, Financial Gym. So to join this gym, okay, of course, some of you actually may not have enough knowledge. So what we do here is this: we actually have a foundation training program. Okay. This is to make sure everybody, when they come in, we come in with the same fundamental knowledge. So when we talk about, like, for example, stocks, when we talk about the 6 tests, everybody know what does the 6 test means. So we talk about things like ETF, Okay, what are some of the terms of ETF? Everybody have basic understanding. Okay, so please, so sorry. So even let's say for those you say that, oh, you are already an investment expert, okay, can you just join financial gym without going through financial training? Sorry, I cannot. I just want to be fair to everybody. We want all come in with the same basic background. So this foundation training is a must. And we realize that this has been very efficient, so that everybody come in, they are committed, okay, they are serious, and we do very effective discussion. Okay, our WhatsApp discussion is actually very effective. There's no nonsense type. Okay, so what is this foundation training? So this is actually a 10 solid training hour program, okay, whereby we basically touch on all the basics knowledge of the different instrument that we mentioned. Also, obviously, session 1, we talk about setting an investment plan. Like just now, there was a person that asked, from an investment plan, how do we know how to allocate between different instruments? How much to allocate between different instruments? So this is what we do. There's Excel exercise, okay, whereby we actually do all these various calculations. Okay, as you can see here, eventually know how to do portfolio allocation. Okay, then we actually talk about all the basics, different basic instrument, fixed income instrument. Okay, what are they? How do we choose them? How do we actually decide whether is this an instrument suitable for us? How do we know whether this one can meet our objective? Also, we actually go through, we'll talk about stocks. What is the stock selection process? Okay, we'll talk about ETF, unit trust. What is the ETF interest selection process? I think there is actually a lot of question on how do you choose ETF. Okay, later I'm quite sure Jim will show you, but there's more than that. You don't just blindly buy ETF. Okay, so a lot of people blindly buy can get to trouble. Like what Jimmy said, most important is how do you actually create that portfolio whereby good time, bad time, he's also actually in a very comfortable position. And how do you actually create a REITs portfolio? Okay, so this is the foundation training. Okay, foundation training. So like I said, to join the financial gym, everyone go through so that all of us can have a very effective discussion when we come to the financial gym. Now, not only that, for those who actually went through the foundation training, you will get a 1-hour private online session with us. Okay, you can call it a 2-to-1 consulting or whatever. Again, we just want to make sure we understand our members, because in the past, we wanted to, of course, we always wanted to have this financial gym in a physical setting, know each other, become very good friends. And we grow together. So of course now because of COVID, we cannot meet, but this is what me and Jimmy will do in replacement. We actually want to meet you, spend 1 hour, have a private online session with us, okay, so that we understand your issues. Okay, we may not give you all the answers in that 1 hour, but at least understand. And throughout the financial gym, okay, we have a better idea of how to present the information to you. So that's what we do. So you can see this session as answering questions you may have about the foundation training, or helping you to go through your setting an investment objective, okay, or helping you to understand the instruments you prefer better. Okay, but please take note, this is definitely not like a investment recommendation session. If you come here and tell us what are the 3 stocks to buy, what 3 ETF to buy, sorry. Okay, we want to make it very clear here. This is recorded. Okay, we want to make it very clear. We are not here telling you, what is the next stock to buy, what is the next ETF to buy. No. Okay, what we are more interested is helping you to set up the system, help to set up the investment system. It's not about, okay, what is the 4 number that will come out tomorrow or Toto? No. And of course, this will be done at a timing that's agreeable to all the 3 parties. Okay, so hopefully you can see how serious we are in setting up this financial gym. Not anybody can come in. It's very curated. And in the end, we will have very effective discussion. Okay, of course, the sensitive part. End of the day, we do all this, we must be compensated. So for the foundation training, okay, practical portfolio construction strategies, 10 hours. You can see the price is very fair, $680. Okay, the 1 hour private online session, currently we don't do for anyone. We actually do for selected individuals. So personally, I actually do private online session on request basis only. I'm charging now $300 per hour. But if you actually go through this foundation training, okay, we are going to offer this for you on a complimentary basis. Okay. And for the financial gym, you will realize that it's almost next to nothing now. We are charging only $20 per month. Okay, $20 per month, but we actually charge in a 6-month block. So think about it, the kind of research that we put in, or put it this way lah. So let's say, for example, in 6 months, you just learn about the SPH, the SPH story. You buy at 1890, today you make 2130, you already make $200 already, or $200-$300 already. Okay, yeah. So this one, I'm quite sure you know that $20 per month is next to nothing. And of course, we actually have a website to support us. We actually has employed someone to support some of online activities. So I think this is very worth it. The only thing is here is this, eventually we hope to go back to physical meeting. So once that happens, this price will increase just to cater for venue costs. So just let you all know. Okay, now, so basically now the cost 680, 120, you see whether is it worth it or not. So throughout all this financial gym, you'll learn a lot of tips. You like to call it tips, a lot of knowledge. Okay, let's say, for example, just this little one. By the way, this is a real tip. Okay, this is a CPF statement of one of our members. Okay, so basically now, all our members on the first working day of the year will be happy for 15 minutes because they'll see their interest. This is the real interest. So this person is actually getting this kind of interest every year. Okay, so the thing here is this. Like I mentioned just now, a lot of people don't see CPF as an investment instrument. So if you understand CPF, okay, there's a lot of ways to make more money. Like for example, so let's say you have 50,000 whereby it's sitting idle in your FD, doing almost nothing, and you're very sure that you won't need it until retirement. Okay, this is what you do. You can just contribute to CPF and not OA. Okay, top up in SA. There is a way for you to do so, or you can actually see here if you want. This is a real tip. You can actually go and exercise it, but please take note, you go in, cannot take out only until retirement. So let's say 50,000, instead of putting FD, you're going to put in SA. Okay, every year you already make 1,005 more. Just on the interest alone, 1,005 more. So you probably learn, I don't know, hundreds of all these tips throughout the financial gym session. You see whether the kind of price, is it worth it or not? Okay, and we have a good news for you. To actually verify that our course is really solid, okay, we have put up for IBF financial training scheme. Okay, so this is not just any course. So our course is basically endorsed by IBF. We actually went through a few rounds. It took us, I think, a few months to get this approved. Okay, we are talking about the foundation training. We're actually talking about this one. Okay, this part. This foundation training, and is actually now IBF approved. Okay, what it means is this: if let's say you are a finance and investment professional, okay, you can get some funding. Or as you can see here, you can actually get some funding. And if you are not, you can actually use Skill Futures to pay for this program. So I suppose this will give you some weight to how solid this program is. You can actually use Skill Futures to pay for this program. Okay, so basically, let's say, for example, you can use $5 Skill Futures. Think about it, 10 hours of training, 1 hour of private online session will only cost you $180. You think about it, it's probably cheaper than your kids' or the kids' tuition. So now I'm paying like $100 for my kids' tuition per hour. So this is, I believe I no need to explain further that this is very worth it. Okay, thank you, Raymond, for posting up the link. Okay, so my parting message here is this. Of course, after that, we'll go into a Q&A. Like I said, today, whether you sign or not, hopefully you learn something from this program. End of the day, we are teachers, we are trainers. We want, hopefully, as per our vision, we hope that more people make sound investment decisions. So please stay back, ask us questions if you have to. As much as possible, we'll answer them to you. My parting message to you here is this: investing is a team sport lah. Don't be left out. So I have, throughout my investment trainer career, I have been very active in forming groups. So I have done one for my stock investment group. In fact, that's where I met Jimmy. So Jimmy at first actually attended my stocks course. He's a very active member in my investment group, and that's how we get together. I have a real estate program, and we came out with a real estate investment group. Okay, so really the learning is tremendous. There's so much only that me can offer. There's so much only Jimmy can offer. But if you actually put everybody together, everybody contribute, okay, the learning is actually tremendous. So I'm so glad that now I have a financial gym group in place. By the way, it's in place. Now we have about 100 members. We hope more can join in, and hopefully everyone can make some investment decision. Okay, so of course the starting point will be that foundation training program. This is what's going to happen here. So these are the dates for the program: 22nd, 29 November, 6th and 13 December. It's going to be on every Monday evening, 7 to 10. And the last session is 7 to 9:30. So I can't remember which one. So basically you add up, it's about 10.5 hours. So if you're interested to join Financial Gym, this is the starting point. Okay, now, because this is our first preview for this run, and we hope to confirm the course as soon as you can. This is what we are going to do for you. For those who just register interest today, if you would register interest today. So this is what happened here. If you just scan on the QR code, okay, they will just ask you to register. Okay, after you click submit, you are being brought to a payment page. You don't need to complete the payment yet. Okay, you can go back and think whatever. So my point here is this: as long as, if let's say you register interest today, I'm actually going to give you an autographed physical copy of my book, which is basically with the same line of thoughts. Setting investment objective, learn all the different instruments, create investment systems. So all you need to do is to register interest. Just click here and register your interest. So if let's say after you register interest, you decided not to, or the whatever things that you cannot make it, so on and so forth, and you don't continue to register, it's okay. There's no penalty involved. We still love you. You still can ask us questions. We don't believe in hard selling. But let's say, for example, if you register today, you don't have to make payment, and eventually you sign up, you actually get an autographed physical copy. We will snail mail the book to you with the handouts. So hope it's clear. So hopefully, for those who think that you have benefited something, you want to go and think whether you want to join, sure, go ahead. But maybe what you want to do is just register first. Scan the QR code, click the link, register first. We are not collecting any money from you when you register. Then after that, after you think through, our staff will contact you. If you confirm, then you make the payment. And once that happens, we will send you the physical copy of the book. One other thing to take note here is this is 20 packs per run only. Every class we want to make sure is being carried out well. Everyone would have being well attended to, so we will only cap at 20 person per run. Okay, 20% per run. We will go be doing another 2 previews. So we believe there is a good chance we can fill up. There's a good chance we can fill up. Okay, now we will go through the Q&A.